On today's episode, we're going to talk about life during quarantine. We're going to talk about how people are making money in these tough times. We're going to talk about the Tiger King final episode. We're going to recap Tom Brady leaving the Patriots. We're going to talk about life without sports, and we're going to end it with our favorite questions and facts of the week. And stay tuned at the end of the episode. Connor's got a followers challenge, so you guys aren't going to want to miss that. And I want everyone to please go follow us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, and maybe leave us a review if you're feeling it. And Ben, hit that.
And we are live.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the GGP, episode 21. We're back. We took a week off. We set up the new studio. We're locked in. This is a custom-made table. I don't know if you guys knew
Custom made.
Custom fucking made. Look at right under here, man. You guys can't see it, but
Jerry
under
rig,
here,
baby.
yeah, this is magic under here.
that. So I'm just going to start it off. But I was like, we need to fucking, quarantine's been kind of hitting the boys hard. Like, it's just, not a lot to talk about. We're not in the groove how we used to be. So
The vibes are off.
the vibes were off, and we needed to
Like a
spice it
refresh.
up. Yeah, it's like our relationship was getting dull, so it's like you gotta take her out
Change
to
it in the
dinner.
bedroom.
Well,
You
yeah,
gotta do a little role playing.
well, instead of sex toys, we just got a new studio.
That's right.
Yeah,
New
exactly.
studio.
This is our butt plug.
Yes.
Is that what we should name it?
So is that how you spice up the sex life program? Butt plug? First thing?
Is that what you're telling us?
It doesn't hurt.
Like
Who's
figuratively or like literally it doesn't hurt?
Well, the whole thing's figuratively, but I imagine if it was real, then it would be literally.
This is from one of my friends that said this. He said it was a comfortable feeling.
No. I thought.
butt
What?
plug
Is
up
that
your butt?
is that a real thing? I thought
I
you were.
swear to God, one of my friends.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, he has used a butt plug before, and he said it was a comfortable feeling.
Well, so I thought you were
Like
gonna
a
make
secure. I don't know. It was a very short conversation. I didn't feel right talking about it.
Is it like a thunder vest for dogs? Like it just makes him feel like.
It's like a security blanket, maybe.
Calms your anxiety.
I don't know.
Well, I remember Connor said that it was a different sensation.
Yes.
So that's what I thought you were referring to.
But that was a finger, not so much a butt plug, right, Connor?
Connor just sticks
yeah.
in the fingers.
Yeah,
As far as I know,
sure. It's what you've been told.
yes.
So, like I
it's
said,
what I've heard.
custom fucking built table. This actually fucking
You're
desk.
gonna say, like I said, custom fucking butt plug.
This is a.
Oh, it is cousin butt
This
plug.
is a.
It's our butt plug.
It is our butt plug.
So,
This is a desk from Connor's dad's old law firm office.
No,
Right?
no. This desk is actually our old home desk.
Oh, okay.
This was just a piece of it.
So shout out the Howard family for supporting the
Shout out
table.
to Chuck.
And
Throw it up.
so when we usually did it, we had like literally 1,000 different cords just laying everywhere, and it was like, and we were taking it apart, putting it back together. It was just like,
it was a total mess.
it was just horrible. So Ben and I went to Home Depot on Friday, right? Was it Friday? Yeah, Friday.
I don't know. I feel like I've been living at Home Depot lately.
Yeah, so Friday, it was such a weird experience. We walk in, we had a list of what we needed to get, but we knew that we needed something to put the interface, like we got to drill it into this wall, right? So we're walking down. It's like 5:30. We go to the wood section, and I specifically said to Ben, "We look like a bunch of total
That's
rookies."
the one section that I feel totally uncomfortable in.
The wood
at
section?
Home Depot.
Yeah.
Can you guys
You
educate
gotta
me a
know.
little bit? Like we had
like
we
the
got
lumber,
maples.
like
We
the
got
lumber.
You go all the
just
way to
like
the end, it's
fucking
lumber.
2x4. There were people fucking sawing wood back there. You got
Yeah.
fucking contractors
You're just
looking in
standing
there,
there looking up at
fucking
wood,
yeah.
like-
I mean, it's just like
Hands on your hips.
I'm such a rookie when it comes to like. I hate when they say like,
Yeah.
"Hey, go grab me a 2x4." I'm like, dude, where's the 2x4? Like, there's just a whole bunch of pieces
What
of
is
wood.
a 2x4?
coming from a guy who can't even build a fucking birdhouse. Okay, like I can't.
Do you think
I
you
am
can
so
figure out how to
unhandy.
build a birdhouse? They give you all the tools you need.
Oh yeah, it's like it's like
100%.
IKEA, bro. You just put this
Yeah.
shit
I
together.
mean, I'll get it done. It's not gonna look.
I mean,
right.
but you're gonna have to cut the wood. You're gonna have to drill the
Whoa,
hole.
whoa, whoa. I thought
circle.
we were coming IKEA setup where I get all
No,
the pieces. And I just
no,
plug
no,
them in.
that's not
In a
building a-
directions?
like big
That's
Legos.
not building a.
Yeah, it's adult Legos.
Yeah, I guess. So we're in the wood
I
section.
definitely could.
I think I could too.
I mean, I'd figure it out. It might not look right.
Mr. Lawson would be so goddamn proud of you. He'd be so fucking proud.
Who?
Our what's that class? Wood shop.
Ag.
Yeah, ag
Yeah.
teacher.
I never took any wood shops.
Oh, dude, we were in like 6th grade fucking using a blowtorch at Harper's Ferry for some reason. I have no idea why.
That is kind of sick.
So we're in the wood section, feeling like total rookies. We're looking at all this wood, trying to figure out like our sizes and like what we're
What kind of wood we need?
And I find
Some hardwood.
I find this fucking. It's a piece of plywood. Like I think it's a scrap wood that I don't even know what it was.
I don't think it was for sale.
And I said, and I said, this might work. And Ben was like, yeah. I was like, okay. So we took it, and $5.50. And they're like, all right, Home Depot's closing in 10 minutes. It's fucking $5.50. I have no idea what's going on, and we still need a fucking saw to cut this bitch. So we go get a hand saw, and we don't even pay for the wood. We just walked out with it. The wood was included. That's how we thought of it.
It's just such a shitty experience. You're just taking that as a sample.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
and
They kicked us out early.
Yeah, they
But Then
did.
we went back.
the next day, and there was a
Yesterday.
line out the door. It was like fucking.
It was all the way to the end of where the garden section is.
It was
Yeah.
like, think of a club in
The end of
Morgantown.
Depot.
Yeah, it was like that. You just can't get in.
You're
It's
like,
just a
yeah.
fucking
When
fat old line.
Kayla and I went there a few days before Easter, there was a really long line.
Yeah.
Like a really long line.
So we didn't get to go in. I was going to get a
Donkulus.
lava lamp for the nest, but
I just think it's so funny that like during the quarantine, everybody's just taking the time to do all the fucking like spring cleaning and like fixing up their house. Like, oh man,
It's like a refresher.
yeah, it's a great time to just redo the garden. Fuck.
Shit, you should have
Paint
seen
them.
when Ben and I took the fish tank from the garage to the dump. There had to have been 20 trucks just,
Oh, dude, I
just
believe it.
lined up
Sure.
Lined up. at the
on a Monday. Monday,
Luckily,
like,
we missed
Monday
it.
at
We
like,
got there
at
long
like
before.
12:30. Like holy shit! Like I imagine maybe one or two people. There was like 20 trucks just lined up all the way down the road as we were driving out.
That was crazy to see.
Who knew
Yeah.
that the dump was such a poppin' place?
yeah.
Yeah.
You could not have told me that I would have seen more than 5 people there.
Yeah, great place to pick up women.
I mean, speaking of home improvement, I mean, I come home
One
every
man's trash is another man's treasure.
Oh, yes. I come home every day, and Ben's
true.
usually on his hands and knees scraping the ground, or he's fucking measuring windows and painting stuff.
It's life,
It's just what you do.
Zach just comes home from after a long, hard day of work.
Just
sees
long
Ben-
day of getting fucked all day long.
He sees Ben bending over, painting shit. Beautiful thing to come home to.
It's not a bad thing.
I mean, could come home to worse.
Yeah.
Would anybody be upset coming home to that?
Well, no, I know a couple people that I would be upset going home to, though. You're not one of them, but there's a lot out there that I'm sure we can all think of.
I'm sure
Well,
we
yeah,
could. Yeah, I
obviously.
guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
name someone you'd hate
I
to
wouldn't
come
want
home
to go
to,
home to
Brant.
like
Oh my god,
Osama
the
bin
person
Laden.
that I would least like coming home to, like I would literally murder myself, would be Carol Baskins.
Solid answer.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Solid
fuck Carol
answer.
Baskins.
Oh, she's fucking sketch, dude.
37 names run through my head, and I was like, you know what?
That was a
We'll
good
keep
one.
it PG today
That
on
was
the,
a
on
good
the
choice.
podcast.
All right, so moving in Friday. After that, boom, we got the plywood. Fucking Ben hand saws it like a savage. We sand it down, fucking drill it, and now we have a little thing for our interface. We don't know how well it's, just don't fucking bump it. All right,
I think it's pretty sturdy in there.
I mean, it's fine. It's
Like
fine.
a half inch of wood.
So
It's like 4 popsicle sticks and some super glue.
yeah,
It'll work.
Gorilla Glue is on there.
Extra
Yes.
Gorilla Glue.
Well, that's wood glue. So it's wood glue.
Yeah,
It's like
well,
meant for
you-
wood.
Sure.
Well, they have different types of Gorilla Glue.
Yeah, wood glue.
They have super glue, Gorilla
glue.
glue, wood glue.
We're just so diverse.
Yeah,
in the
dude.
whole Home
We're
Depot
just
game.
like-
We're
Home
big glue
Depot
guys.
experts.
We love
big
glue.
guys.
Yep.
All right, so after that, we decided to go, spend some time at Brant's house and play around at poker with the boys. It was us 4, Jeff and Sam, right? 6 of us.
Yep.
Yes.
Solid game of poker. Conrad won, so congrats to that.
Yes, sir.
But
But
was not the big winner.
Yep. Next to
I
that.
mean, I
next
guess
to that,
not.
boys. Next to
Ben-
that, Brandon.
Ben-
Come on.
Fuck, did this happen?
Ben, I decided to play high card.
I wasn't even gonna play high card.
I was the
You guys
biggest-
talked me into it.
I was the biggest loser. I
did
played
talk
Jeff
into it.
first for a rip 20, might I add.
yeah. Why'd you do that?
And lost. So I owed Jeff 20. And then I decided to play Brant and Ben.
Three-way.
Three-way.
Yeah, three-way on the game.
I lost again.
So
I think
I
I
was
drew
up
a
40.
2, 3, and then I did double or nothing. Lost again. So
yeah. So I did
lo-
double or nothing, like individual games against them.
and I ended up losing
Same
$80.
deck of cards still out the whole
Yeah,
time.
the first game was a three-way. The second game was a one-on-one, and we lost both
So I
times.
1v1 each of them, beat both of them, up $80 on the night.
And
Go
Brant-
back to the
Well, I
go
guess
back to the,
60
before,
minus
before we
my
get
20,
to that
that
part.
would
Okay.
Kenny.
Okay.
It was
So technically we tied because
Well, yeah.
I got 60.
You
also.
I profited 60 counting poker. Yeah.
So did I.
Yeah.
So you weren't the
But
biggest
you didn't
winner.
do any.
Yeah, because there was no point. I worked too hard. I worked 3.5
Could have
hours to play
turned it
poker.
into 120 if
I was
you were a
gonna
big
say,
boss.
dude,
Scared money don't make no money.
Hey,
Yeah,
I,
but
I don't.
sometimes-
I don't make no money. So
Yeah,
the
but-
money that I won.
Hey, Donnie just gave you $1,200.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna try to pretend that that's not there.
All I'm
Not
trying
bad,
to say
man.
is like before that whole thing, man, like it was a great game of poker. I was pretty impressed.
It was a
I thought
solid
like-
game.
You know, I did my signature, just get very
was
bored
good.
and go all in very too early. But
Yeah.
Yeah, I did get
You
just
know.
eventually too tired, too.
Got to keep that
drunk.
mental game strong.
Yeah.
I did
And
not have it.
I
We
didn't
always-
care.
Yeah, we always.
But
take
I
a
also had
break.
decent cards, and I was just like, "Fuck it, I'm
I was
gonna go all
also
in."
drunk because
Economy
Zach was
took
making
me all in.
I was drunk as fuck.
I knocked
Yeah.
Brant. I knocked Brant, Zach, Sam, and Benna. I knocked everybody out.
Well, rub it in.
Yeah, just bring
That's
it back
funny.
up, dude. Just
All right, can we
fucking.
get off the
don't
topic?
care.
All right, now let's get to the next part where
All right,
Brant,
so-
where Brant got a little upset. Let's
So-
just get to it.
Yeah, let's go.
Brand ends up losing two high cards in a row,
Yeah.
and he just fucking goes
Instant-
upstairs and goes to sleep.
A
Doesn't
minute
even-
before that, he was talking about going to Taco Bell, buying
And I
Connor
was
some
so
food.
because you guys were all kind of like drinking and everything. And Brant was like, Connor, do you care if you drive us to Taco Bell and I'll like buy you something small? I was like, hell fucking yeah. And they played two more things a high card. And I'm just sitting over on the
I
PS4
was so
playing a
ready
game of
after
Rocket
high
League.
card.
And Branch just walks over to me. He's like, all right, buddy, I'm going to bed. I was like, what? So we're not going to Taco Bell? He's like, yeah, man, I'm just too tired. I was like, all right, man, thanks for having us.
It was a lot faster than that, actually. I literally walked up and said, I'm going to sleep. He said, right now? I said, yep, good night, bye. And just walked straight. I was on full tilt.
He was
I was on full
so
tilt, man.
salt.
I was ready to lose it wasn't about the money. It was about the loss at that point. I was like,
Yeah.
damn, poker, 2 games of high card. The bad thing, right when I knew that my first instinct was to double down on you and go high card again, that's when I was like, I need to go put my head on a pillow as fast as I can before I lose this whole check from Donnie T.
It clearly wasn't a good call.
Yeah, well, I literally said it before. I was like, I don't even want to go again because I don't want to owe you 40, and I just want Taco Bell, and I'm not going to get Taco Bell if I lose again.
And yeah,
Lo and behold,
sorry, I respect the move though.
I'm sure you do, Ben. I'm sure you do respect the move at that point.
So that pretty much brings us into our next topic, like life during quarantine. We're like,
Bro, you skipped like something so steez, though,
whoa,
bro.
we're gonna go back to the steezness. I just want to touch
So
on this one time.
Say, bro, so steez.
Life
skip?
during quarantine. How many days are we in? Can someone give me some numbers here?
I would say it's about like high 20s.
I can tell you when, that's so just kind of random. I can tell you when Howard Stern started quarantining. It was March 13th, was when it was like to the point where he did not leave his house again. Before that, he was already quarantined, kind of, but now he.
So let's just say,
So
give,
it's like
give or
over
take
a
a
month?
month. Give or take a
We'll
month.
say 30 days.
bro,
We'll say
yeah.
30 days.
It's like fucking 40 at this point.
What's the biggest thing you guys miss? I think for me, it's just fucking going
Going
to a
out,
restaurant
yeah.
and fucking sitting down and someone just bringing me fucking a Mac Daddy burger.
Probably
or
just
something.
Yeah, I'm tired of making
like
my own
the same
food.
idea, going out to a bar and just being able to.
Just
Leave
people
the
watch.
house.
People watch, I think. You know what I mean? Just
Leave
being
the
out and
house.
about. Yeah. I think that's the biggest thing. Nice restaurant.
Man, that's just so much. I just miss normal life.
So that's what I was going to say.
Fuck,
What about
man.
the casino? I mean, we haven't gambled in so long. My gambling gene
No
was there.
DraftKings.
Oh, yeah.
I just wanted to bet. Oh, yeah. I didn't
Fucking
care.
me, Ben, Jeff, and Trent were just.
Yeah,
We were
playing
just playing blackjack on the kitchen table last night for no money. Like Trent,
fun, though.
Trent, Ben, and Jeff were just getting so excited because like I was playing as the dealer, so as
Yeah.
the
We
house.
needed it.
and they were
I
just
was
they were just trying to beat me every time, and like
Just itching.
it was just
for
getting
that.
they were just getting excited, and it was
Oh,
just,
yeah.
it was just a good time.
I'm about 2 weeks
was a
off.
good time.
I'm about 2 weeks away from offing myself at this point. I'm so fucking bored.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I just want to go.
Offering yourself. Is that what you said?
Offing.
Offing.
Yeah, like capping myself.
Oh wow.
Putting a fucking bullet in my brain. I'm so goddamn bored,
Holy,
dude.
don't
Could-
do say that.
Oh, you can't say things like that. Okay, but the thing is, it was like, dude, like,
This is
just-
our podcast. You can say what you want.
I mean, you can, but I'm telling you not to
well,
say.
I'm not trying to get put on 72-hour hold during the Corona fucking pandemic.
Could you
that was a
imagine?
setup, boys.
Could you imagine if this happened in like November, December, when it being super cold outside and people weren't able to at least go outside and get like fresh air? Like
It would suck a
I
lot
think
more.
I think
Yeah,
the
it would
suicide
suck.
rate would be a lot higher.
And the homicide rate from women murdering their husbands.
Right, but like
or other way around.
right.
Yeah.
I mean,
but,
yeah, I
but
agree.
like I mean, could you even imagine? Like at least like now, like you're able to at least like kind of enjoy being outside. You know, a little bit. You know, you can go out and walk. You know, they encourage
Play
you to
some
kind of
golf.
go and walk, golf, tennis. You know, stuff like that. But
Wank
Should we
outside.
golf tomorrow?
But like,
Maybe.
if it was
Be nice.
if it was fucking 30 degrees or colder, like people would literally be stuck inside, and they would.
Yeah.
I mean, that would suck.
Yeah, it's been cold lately too, though. The past couple days, so it's been
It's been a little chilly,
shitty. But
but
I
like-
will say, this weekend, the Friday, and then yesterday, Saturday, we had a little kickback.
Dude,
Okay, bet.
man, Zach hit me up, and I just had like a thought, and I was like, bro, it'd be so steez if we just threw like a kickback.
Honestly, and when Brent usually says something, it's pretty fucking stupid.
Yeah.
But when I heard the words kickback, I was like, that's the move.
Yeah, like when it came into my head, I was like, I'm fucking Albert Einstein.
Yeah.
I'm a genius.
So that
Pretty
really
steez, bro.
that really brought some. I feel like brought the morale a little up, boys. We
Dude,
had
yeah.
probably like, what was it, like 8 of us.
I think it was 8.
It started off just Brant, Ben, Hunter, and myself,
Just playing
and we were
tits,
just
getting
playing tits.
sauced.
I was so hammered. We cooked burgers and dogs, and then everyone else showed up, and we played a big game of tits. And then I pretty much just went to bed because I was just so tired.
You were in bed by 9:45.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was so cool though. Before that,
I feel great today though.
It was a fun night.
It was like 10:05, and I was like, damn, bro, that clock is really hard to read right now. Like,
Yeah.
I looked at the clock at one point. Jeffrey was talking about it too. He's like, "It's only 10:30, guys."
Yeah, I know.
He's like, Zach's fucking been asleep for 2 hours.
dude, the funniest thing. So Jeff and I realized that we finally matured last night when we went to go check on Zach, and he was racked out with his shoes on. Instead of drawing dicks on his face, we took his hat off, his glasses, his shoes, tucked him in, made sure he was on his side. He wasn't gonna fucking swallow his own vomit. We didn't give a shit about that back in the day.
Is that the point of maturity?
That's the point of maturity. Jeff and I
I'd
went
say it's
downstairs.
one level of it for sure.
Okay,
well,
that's a good way to mark it, I guess.
The whole other
I
maturity
respect
thing
that.
would just not be in the situation where you're so shitty that you're just blacked out with all your
yeah.
clothes on.
But were you, if you were more fucked
Haven't
up,
grown up
thing is,
that way.
if you were more drunk, would you have drawn a dick on the cheek?
Nah, probably not at this point.
Maybe
But
on the hand?
But the thing is, probably.
Okay,
You know,
yeah.
something. But the thing is, he
On
already
the back of the
he already
neck so he doesn't see it.
But he already had tits written on his hand like 3 times. So it's kind
That's
of
what you
like,
gotta do,
know,
dude.
like,
Just draw a dick on the back of their neck.
That's fucked
They'll
up.
never
You know?
see that.
In all fairness, though,
fucked up.
back to the maturity thing, like, I've never been much of an overachiever, so I ain't really trying to shoot for, like, the full maturity thing, you know? Just, like, 17%.
17?
Yeah, that's, like, work, you know, like, work, family. That's it. No other maturity anywhere else. Barely any
see.
maturity in family-wise.
I feel you.
Barely
It's
in
good.
work
It's
either.
like it's good to stay young.
I'm operating about 5% right now.
5% maturity level?
Yeah, I'd probably say so.
No, I mean,
It's not bad.
Connor, where would you put yourself on maturity level if you had to put a percentage?
out of 100,
I feel like Connor's pretty mature.
Probably 75%.
Yeah, I'd give you that. I'd actually put myself like 47.
I'd say I'm a solid 50, 50.
Yeah.
That's a good call. I'm a little less than that, but
I don't know. I'd say
Ben, I'd put you. You own a house, bro. You're like 85%.
Well,
you're
I
you're an
wouldn't
adult.
say that.
You're a real
Yeah,
adult.
I'd put Ben between like 65 and 75.
Yeah, you're a real
that's
adult.
fair. That's fair.
I'd agree.
Yeah.
So highlights of last night: Jeff trying to kick the punching bag.
Gold.
I
fell on
wish
his
I would have
ass.
seen that.
Yes.
I wish we had it on
Brant
camera.
and I were upstairs in the kitchen, and like we just got upstairs, and Brant and I literally look at each other because we just hear the smack on the ground, and then all we hear is Jeff's like hyena laugh. And we're like, who the hell just fell? And then Jeff just starts walking up the steps, still laughing like a hyena. He's like, bro, I just tried to kick the boxing bag, and my other foot just went out from under me, and I just smacked my ass on the ground.
Most impressive thing though, he didn't spill one sip of his drink. His
Yeah.
drink was a full drink, and he kept that bitch
That's
upright
impressive
the whole
stuff.
time somehow. So
That's odd.
dude. Speaking of Jeff, beautiful thing to see that man out of the house every once in a while, huh?
I love me some Jeff.
He's a good guy. Second highlight of the night: Jeff actually broke the lime squeezer because his words were, "I squeezed it too hard," or "I juiced her too
Yeah,
hard."
juiced her too hard.
I juiced her too
Juice.
hard. Also, he didn't
Respectable.
he didn't tell anyone until he left the house, and then proceeded to text me today because he was scared to tell Ben. So Jeff,
Respectful move though, texting and letting us know.
He was
that
scared of the man that has a pad on his
he was
neck.
probably making it. He was probably making a drink, broke it, and he probably looked around and said, "Oh fuck." He
like-
probably just set it there, dumped his drink out, and
I was
just
probably
fucking
right next to him.
said,
honestly.
"All right, I gotta go,
I was
guys."
standing right there when he was making drinks.
Dude, he probably rain checked it. He's probably like, yeah, I'll tell him tomorrow. Like,
Yeah.
put that on the back burner.
That's not a bad move.
Not a
I don't
horrible.
blame it. I respect it, you know.
So yeah, that about wraps us up for the weekend. I had a pretty solid weekend. Not excited to go back to work tomorrow, but you know,
That's no fun.
Yeah. I had a good weekend with you guys, though.
It was-
It was
it was a
great,
great time.
great
it
weekend.
was a fun time.
Yeah.
Got a clan war or a clan dub?
Yes.
Can we get a little advertisement here? If you're listening, and you play Clash Royale,
You're
need to
gay.
join our fucking clan, Goose Gang, and help us catch some dubs because we need clan members.
I did actually just get Mr. Matt's son, Mason. He's a level 9.
Ooh.
I just got him.
That
in the
makes
clan.
me so horny.
yes.
That's a good
Oh, that's a solid pickup. So if you play
But
Clash Royale, hop on.
Clan name is Goose Gang. I
Yeah.
think we have 16 or 17 members. The top 3, give or take, is usually verbally gay. Shout out Logan. Then Zach is usually second, Sir Goose. And then Walter and I are kind of close at that third. So it's either Walt or Conrad's the third and fourth. So if you just click on the because there's multiple Goose Gang clans. So you just got to find the right one. And
All right.
yeah,
Yeah,
Moving on.
Join,
Moving
join on up.
Join the clan.
Yeah, too much fucking Clash.
Last thing with the day-to-day. Actually, 2 more things.
Oh, we got a couple more.
First thing, what about that last episode of the Tiger King that came out? What was that? Came out last Monday? Something like that? Monday, Tuesday?
I think it was Sunday.
Yeah,
Sunday?
Yeah, Sunday.
Yeah,
It was
Sunday.
Sunday. Yeah, it was
It
last
was Sunday.
Yeah,
What do you
Sunday.
guys think? It was interesting because it's they obviously recorded it relatively recently because everyone was in
Very
quarantine and
recently.
they did it all online through
Do you
like
guys
Zoom.
remember the guy that, like the guy that hosted the documentary or like
Yeah, what's-
whatever it was?
what's
Joel
his name?
Joel McHale. But
Yeah,
you guys
yeah.
remember him from that show, like the Soup Show or whatever that was on E? Where like, he
know
just
it.
made fun of like all
Soup
like.
Show?
I know him from movies, really.
Well, he would
He
like
looked familiar.
He
He
was
was in
on, like,
Blades of
hosting-
Glory.
Oh,
Okay.
that's that guy.
Yeah.
He's like the
Yeah,
brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it is that guy.
Oh, okay, I forgot about
It is
that.
that
But he just
guy.
has, he like used to host some show where they just like pretty much just cook celebrities on it. It would just be funny as fuck.
That sounds solid. He'd probably be good at that. But so they did basically like a Zoom phone call, like a FaceTime, and just had pretty much all the main characters besides Joe, obviously, because
And
he is
Carol.
in prison, and Carol because she's fucking dyke.
And because she's
I would have
fucking-
loved
yeah,
to
she-
see Carol on there.
She's like, they painted me in a light that is just not true at all. It's like,
That's
Carol
exactly how
is-
she would say it.
Yeah.
They're
Those
just
guys
carving
are-
the truth just for the Hollywood.
yeah, they're just like so silly. I would never put any of my husbands in a meat grinder.
Yeah. And if I was going to do it, I would just rub them with sardines.
Oh,
Yeah.
I found out the craziest thing
Hey, all my cool cats and kittens.
about Carol. So this is coming from TikTok, but
Reliable source.
right.
Carol's always got the good facts.
Reliable source.
But it blew my
Wikipedia,
mind.
Jesus.
So you know how she was talking about how she met her husband that she killed, right? She was walking down the street and she was crying and he like drove
yeah,
up and
yeah,
picked her up.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently, that street is known for having hookers. So she was a hooker or a prostitute, and the way that she got into his car was saying that she was upset because she just got in a fight with her boyfriend.
It was really because she was sucking his fucking horn.
And because she found out that he had a lot of fucking money, she married him, killed him off, and took all of his money because she's just in it for the
So
money.
she thinks she might have just been so diabolical that was her plan all
yes,
fucking long.
Yeah.
Wow. That would be crazy.
That is kind of mind blowing.
Wow.
That's
and
crazy.
the only reason why I believe this is because whatever the street name is, the person that was saying it on TikTok, they live in that town or like I forget where it was.
Yeah.
And like that street or that road is known for strippers or
the hookies.
prostitute. Yeah.
That's
I
very
was
interesting.
mind blown.
So
That is interesting.
So that is where I'm looking at Carol Baskins. She was a prostitute / hooker, and she was all in it for the money.
it was like a Pretty Woman Gone Wrong.
Yeah, 100%.
crazy.
Julia Roberts instead of
So,
Then nobody
so
should kill
thoughts on the episode though? Any like key things that you guys want to talk about? I know I have a couple. Brant, what do you think?
I think one of the funniest things that I fucking heard on that whole thing was the fact that Joe Exotic didn't even sing his own fucking songs.
True.
That is very upsetting.
That was hilarious when you asked him that shit.
And he was fucking scared of tigers.
Oh yeah,
actually.
yeah.
He
They
was-
fucking were like they were all on anesthesia and all doped up or blind and shit.
Some of them were blind, or some of them were fucking hopped up on some fucking Xanax, probably to chill.
Wow.
Dude, they were shot with so much tranquilizer before that.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure he was just popping those suckers left and right. One of my key facts is from that it really kind of shows of what kind of person Joe was. They did a good job of explaining it in the documentary itself, but it really just put in perspective like the one story in specifically the producer. What's his name?
Rick.
Rick.
Kirkham.
Rick Kirkham. He said that the story of a lady brought a horse to their farm or their zoo.
Yeah, dude, that was
yeah.
tough,
And he
man.
said, and she was really upset. She couldn't, keep him anymore, and he wanted to give him a good home. And Joe was very nice and said, "We'll give him a good home. We'll take care of him." And as soon as she drove off the lot, he
took-
said
he took care of him.
Rick, go grab the camera. Rick got the camera and he shot the horse right in the face with his pistol and fed it to the tigers.
And he said, "We don't take care of anyone else's animals around here." And
Wow.
Yeah. Have you seen it? Colin?
No, I didn't watch it.
Oh, you even watched the episode
wow.
yet? Yeah, dude. So
Wow. Well,
that really put
because
it in
everybody was giving it such bad feedback.
it wasn't that good, to be honest. Like I,
I mean,
was
it was
very
just
Like,
like-
disappointed.
You definitely
because
worth
like I was
watching.
kind of excited about it, and then like Kaylin said she watched it.
Yeah, it's not
and like
like
she
the
wasn't
show.
very
Like,
into it. I think you said like it wasn't
Yeah,
very
I wasn't
good.
that
And I
big
was
into
just
it.
like,
It's worth a
it's like, do
watch.
I even want to
It
watch
is worth a watch. It's definitely worth a watch, but it's not like the documentary. It's really just he just asked questions about now, like not so much then. It's like, what are you doing now?
See, but like, who cares? Like,
well, yeah,
like
I
I
mean,
feel like we still
It
don't.
kind of gave you some closure.
But we
I feel
still
like
don't
that's what
know
the people
everything,
wanted.
you know what I mean? Like-
no, and you'll never know everything.
I think the main
yeah.
point of the whole thing, though, was I think that Netflix was kind of like, damn, we might have spun Joe in too good of a light. Like, people were actually thinking this man
Well,
doesn't
yeah.
deserve to be in prison. And I think that they did that kind of a way to, like, let his staff, like, yeah, that motherfucker definitely needs to be in prison.
Yeah, and the host said, like, basically, he also said that no one really has Joe's back at this point. Like,
Yeah.
pretty much everyone that Joe's associated with hates him.
Did they have Joe's current husband? on
No,
there?
he was.
No,
Dylan
no.
was not on there.
Dude, did you guys hear when they talked about apparently he got in, like, a fist fight with Jeff Lowe for, like, 15 minutes
in the
and they were
parking
just,
lot.
like,
And that was
wrestling
the
around?
last. That was the last time Reinke was there.
Dude,
He
that's
said,
fucking.
I'm out of here.
I think the two biggest takeaways, other than that, though, I'm drawing a fucking blank here. What I was going to say? Oh, Jeff Lowe, his nanny. That was pretty funny. I thought that was pretty hilarious.
She's hot, supposedly.
Very hot.
Yeah, and then so that part was kind
He
of
asked
see
him.
a-
He
you see a
asked him how
picture
the
of her.
they asked him how the nanny's doing. He's like, pretty good.
Yep, pretty good, pretty good.
The
That
wife's
was
just like,
God. I can't even
so weird.
keep talking. It'll come to my head. I forgot what I was gonna say. It was a big part though, and I completely forgot it.
Was it about Jeff Lowe?
I don't think so. I can't remember.
Well, either way, it's worth a watch, Connie. It's not great. It's just kind of how's everyone doing now and whatnot. But it kind of just wraps it up. Gives you a little more of the Tiger
Closure.
King.
Just a
Yeah,
little
it gives you some
closure.
closure. Yeah.
I just remember what I thought the funniest part was when they were interviewing the guy Joshua Dial, the fuck the feds guy,
Yeah,
and they were like,
yeah.
he's like, so have you felt like nervous at all since you like said fuck the feds? And he's like, well, like a little bit, but like it's still 100% fuck the feds. Just like
fuck the
he's
feds.
like, I'll say it till I turn blue. Fuck the feds.
I like that kid.
He's going
a good
places.
kid.
Yeah, he's gonna
a
end
good
up.
kid.
Dude, he's gonna fucking in 2036. He's gonna be fucking managing someone's campaign. Man, I see it now.
yeah.
So,
For sure.
so do you think, or they reopened Carol Baskin's husband's case, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't they?
I do
reopen
believe
it?
they
yeah,
did.
they were definitely looking back into it. They're like, a little fishy here, a little fishy, a little sardine
Well,
oil
I'm
on
kind of
it.
excited to see kind of where that goes.
Yeah, maybe we'll keep you posted on it if it is. We got to do some more research. I don't know if it's 100% true or what the deal is, but
I know what they should do. So,
I'm sure if something happens, we'll find out. and
what they should
we'll let
do
you know.
is the government should just like take care of. If she is guilty, they should put her and Joe in a cell and let them fight to the death. And then they should
would
raise
be
all that money for
amazing.
taxes. Like everybody, the subscription just goes straight to taxes.
Would
and
you
that's how
watch?
we-
Would you watch that?
Yeah, that's
to
absolutely.
the death.
Yeah, that's
To
how
the
we,
death.
Dude, that's how we bring the economy back.
Joe.
Fuck those people.
That's
Anyway,
like that would be like Joe's like dream. Like that's it. Like I get the chance to fucking go head to head with this bitch.
Dude,
he
you
would
seen
be
that man-
pumped up.
But have you seen that man walk around with his busted ass knee?
Oh,
I think
true.
that's fake. First of all, I don't.
His knee. I
Dude, he
don't really
walks
know.
around with that stick
No,
all the time.
I feel
bro.
like I feel like he hurt his leg because he probably got it.
I think they
He probably
talked
got
about it.
taken out by a tiger.
I don't know. I
I
have
think
no
they talked
idea.
about it. I don't remember
Yeah.
that.
I think in like the first or second episode.
I
think
do
he
got to
talked
give.
about
I
it.
want to rewatch it. I feel like at some point.
just go on YouTube and watch Joe Exotic TV. You'll get the fucking thing. You'll get the point.
I have been actually.
Have you?
yeah, it's
Have
pretty
you,
good.
have you seen the 13-minute video when he's walking around in the cage with like the tigers behind him, and it's just him bitching about everything going on in this country?
No,
he
but-
walks like 6 miles around this cage in the video. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. And
It's
there's
like I'm broke and I'm gay.
Jesus Christ. Well, I mean, that's it on Joe Exotic, right? Let's just put him
Pretty
in the
much.
books.
Put him in the books.
He had his 15 seconds of fame.
Him and
He
Jeff
did.
were gonna open up a gay strip club where you also pet tigers right beside the zoo.
I like that. I like that idea, but with
Maybe not gay.
titties more so.
Yeah.
Titty bar with tigers.
So
that'd be cool. I'd
Titty-
go.
Titty-
Titty Tiger Bar.
Titty Tiger Bar.
Or
Maybe-
Tiger Titty Bar.
Maybe
Or-
we could start
Well,
that.
See, I'm not trying to see tiger titties.
Yeah, I
though,
know.
you
I know. That's,
Titty Tiger Bar.
Titty
Tiger.
Tiger Bar.
We'll figure it out. We'll dabble in that.
That could be the new triple
We'll hit
T.
up Jeff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. Last
Let us know.
He gives the tags.
last thing I want to talk about, basically life during quarantine is these like famous people on like Instagram Live, mainly Instagram that I've been seeing, or like these big entertainers kind of adapting to still being able to engage with fans and like entertain a certain way. The biggest one that I've seen, and I think everyone have seen, is quarantine radio.
Oh,
Quarantine.
Guidelines.
follow
She's
the
got
guidelines.
the milk. Whoa! So basically, for all that you don't know, Tory Lanez is a rapper, and he goes on Instagram Live and calls this quarantine radio. And what he does is he'll do calls while he's live, and just to give you some like I don't know, visual or idea, he's got like over like 250,000 people watching him during these live streams.
It gets outrageous.
And he gets like these super famous like Instagram models or even
Or
like
just regular people.
Yeah,
porn
just-
stars or just your average fucking Joe girl. And they basically just twerk. He does a twerk contest and they do whatever they can to win. And
They do a lot.
Yeah, they
it's crazy.
a lot of effort. A lot of effort. I mean,
These-
it's
It's all
under-
about creativity.
Like this
Do
one
they-
girl.
Do they, what exactly do they win? Do you know? Or
like something
Well,
like
I think the first
15,000.
time,
is it clout?
they post their
No,
Cash App.
money.
They post
They
their
post their
Cash
Cash
App
App.
videos all the
So
time.
he promotes their Cash App. They also get a lot of followers on Instagram. But after he's actually gotten bigger, he is doing contests for like $30,000.
Yeah, I saw one for
$15,000.
I saw one for 15. It was like he literally had just done one for like a lot, and he was like coming back and doing $15,000 next. I was like, what? the
And it's
Yeah.
hilarious because he just gets absolutely obliterated,
Yeah.
hammered, and he
Taking
just
shots the whole time.
and
Straight-
he is
straight
so
out the
funny.
bottle.
He's like, "You are
Fucking wicked.
special." Wow, Ohio is in the lead,
right on
and
his face
she's
the whole
just
time.
clapping her fucking butt cheeks.
So
Jesus.
why don't you guys tell the quick story about the gummy worm? I
Yeah.
feel like that is important to
So,
the whole
I don't-
guidelines.
So the first time he did it, or one of the first times, he actually got banned because this one girl had a giant gummy worm,
It's like a 6-foot gummy worm.
It looked like it just
it's
a
probably like a 4-foot gummy.
giant rubber penis, and she started basically sucking on it.
Yeah.
Very sexually.
Yes.
So we got banned for that.
There's sexual acts.
Because there's certain guidelines, but I don't know how like literally clapping your butt cheeks and basically seeing vagina lips and beehole doesn't like is it
seen some of those.
That doesn't trigger anything. No, that's cool.
That's what I'm
All
saying.
right.
It's just like I don't know where the line is drawn, but sucking the gummy worms no go. So he had that girl back on, and she's in a fucking kiddie pool in her room, pouring fucking milk all over her fucking body, and then she fucking grabs the gummy worm,
As a joke.
and then Tory Lanez is like, no, guidelines, and he X out and X's all the
He
bitch. He's
cancels
like,
the call.
you gotta follow the guidelines. You gotta follow the guidelines.
She's
Guidelines,
in the chat
guidelines,
afterwards. I was just kidding, I was just
guidelines.
kidding. She's pretty famous though. She has like a couple million followers.
Yeah.
Bro, the
I
first
think she
one-
gained 1.5 million followers after the first time
Yeah, I
she
think
got
she
on
did,
there.
yeah.
So
Was she kind of hot?
she had a fucking keister on her, Connor. I'll tell you that.
like if you were to go
You might
to
recognize the
a
girl.
She has a super long tongue.
She like
She's
in the
famous for her
video.
tongue. Yeah,
She's
it's like
Like World Star posts her sometimes. She has like a super long tongue, and she like
if you were gonna go to a
Never
strip,
seen it.
like if you were gonna go to a strip club in Miami, like that's the best way to describe how these girls would probably look or fit in.
probably. Yeah.
I mean, pretty much just huge keisters.
Yeah, like it.
Yeah.
They're yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
I mean, just clapping away.
Interesting.
And he just
you would
fucking
enjoy it.
He fucking loves it. I mean, it is pure entertainment.
I mean, it's one like the first
yeah,
time that I ever
it's
saw it.
awesome.
I was on Fortnite with Ben, and this man's like, "Dude, have you seen what Tory Lanez has been doing the past 2 days?" I was like, "Nah, what's up?" He's like, "Dude, just get on Tory Lanez right now." The first thing I click into, it's him smoking a backwood, drinking Patron, going buck wild. It's this bitch in a little fucking like it literally just looked like a trap house, but she was in a kiddie pool, and they were just pouring like huge bottles of Patron on her, and I was like, "What the
That's it.
fuck
and,
is
and,
going
like,
on?"
The more creative you get,
I mean, dude,
the
she
more
was
wild
pouring
he'll get.
She's fucking
syrup,
splashing it all over herself,
whipped
washing her
cream.
hair.
So are you saying that maybe we should try to get on?
Well, listen, Connor, this will
If
lead
they
into
don't- Yeah, I
Whoa,
don't
whoa,
think so.
whoa, whoa. Yeah, no, I'm not going to be clapping my cheeks for 250 mil on Tory Lane. Like, he's not going to dig that. But I might start, like, you know, my own OnlyFans or something and just start, you know what I mean? Something crazy.
Speaking of people finding ways to make money
Sure,
during
yeah,
the
yeah.
times not being able to leave their homes, You guys might have heard of the site OnlyFans.
Is it a site? Is that what it
It's a
is?
website.
I know.
Well, it's an app.
It's it's probably an
it's
app
online.
too.
And
But
for
Yeah.
those of you who don't know, OnlyFans is basically like
I think it's an app.
It's just like a girl. You pay a monthly subscription, and she
Just
basically
posts on it.
post her
more vulgar things that she can on Instagram.
Yeah,
basically, it's
pretty much-
it's an 18 plus Instagram.
So I have a
Yeah,
question.
and you subscribe to it, but you can also like message them and pay them money and tip
exactly.
them. And
And I'm not just trying to act like I don't know, just to like kind of protect myself, but I really truly don't know. Is it like videos and photos?
It's whatever they
everything?
wanna post.
And then
it's
you
like,
said
I would think like
messages.
a rated
It's
R,
like a-
rated R Snapchat. So
it's
you
like a
can
social.
message- you
It's a
can message
social
them.
media.
Yeah.
Yeah, that just you post
You message
your
you message
news.
them, and
you flirt with
it's-
flirt with guys. Probably like they ask you for a picture and.
like for example, this might be this is top tier like Riley Reid. Like we all know who Riley
Oh yeah,
Reid is.
so she has an OnlyFans.
oh yeah,
You can
but, like,
watch her
that's
literally
what I'm
get
saying, yeah.
butt fucked by
She-
two dicks at the same time.
And
on
you can watch
But
anything.
there's
Free.
people out there that'll pay $10 a month just to feel more special.
She is
so
making over
stupid,
six
bro.
figures a month.
Imagine
off of her
paying-
OnlyFans.
I'm sure Lana does, or Lana. Is it Lana? Lana?
Yeah, Lana.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. All those top tier
are you-
girls.
oh no, I thought you were talking about fucking what's Adam 22's girl.
No, but she probably makes
She
six
makes
figures
a
doing
she makes
too.
a shit ton off that too.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like in quarantine, like I mean, just for
Numbers are up.
Just
numbers
for-
are
BPMs are
way up.
just for some, I don't know what the word I'm
Some
looking for here.
reference?
Reference.
Some-
We
a
actually
reference.
know a girl. We're not going to put her on blast by any means. But we
mean-
know a girl.
Should we just shout out her? I mean, maybe we should give her some.
Maybe we should. What if she'd sponsor
Nah.
this video?
I mean, I think she'd respect it, right?
She probably would.
She
mean,
made
obviously,
$10,000 last month for her
Yeah.
OnlyFans.
How do you know?
Say that. Hold on. Say that
posted
again.
it on her Instagram.
Yes. Guys, she made what?
Yeah.
Connor.
She made 10 grand.
Would you be flicking your bean for 10 grand a
Connor
month?
should
Bro,
start
I would flick
OnlyFans.
my bean for 10 grand a month.
Connie, I'm just saying we could
There
start
are
something special.
rumors. So she used to have a premium Snapchat, I believe, as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
And she may or may not have been getting her beehole fingered apparently in one video as well.
I have seen it. I
Wow.
have.
Jesus.
I'm not proud of it. Actually, I am.
I mean, it is what it is, you know.
It is what
Wow.
it is, but
It's just like
hey,
10 grand.
shouts out her.
10 grand in
As I was telling Brand,
Honestly,
I
dude,
mean,
you
it's
gotta
like,
respect the grind at that point.
I
Like,
totally
fuck.
respect the grind. If you're
Yeah, I
making
mean,
a
do what you
significant
want.
Bro,
amount
I
of
know,
money,
Okay.
I know bitches that have fucked 100 dudes and made not one fucking penny. They got two backwood roaches and a fucking kick out the door. Okay,
facts. And this girl's just finger popping her thing, taking pics, and making 10 grand a month. Like that's not that bad.
yeah.
You're,
It's
probably,
not-
you're, you're
bro.
probably going to do it behind closed doors anyway, so you might as well get paid for it.
I'm not
That's
saying
what I
it's
feel.
for everyone. You know what I mean? But like,
Like,
hey,
would I want my little sister being an entrepreneur through OnlyFans? Probably not.
but if you're gonna be,
Yeah, there goes
if you're gonna-
Connor's business
if you're gonna be
ideas.
the- if you're gonna be the best,
He's like, I'm gonna set her up
be the
as a
best.
starter
But my thing is,
account.
be the best.
I don't want to say that I'd be proud of Kennedy to go out there and be obviously Riley Reid. No, I would not be proud. But if you're gonna fucking achieve big, okay? That's all
I
I'm
agree.
saying.
I mean, if she's big
Literally
balling like Riley Reid,
This makes me uncomfortable talking about that. But, I mean, I agree, Brandon.
I mean, I'm
do.
but I'm saying though, if she is going to that lifestyle, she better be the fucking best. So there's a reason that she's in that lifestyle.
Sure. I think OnlyFans is huge. I think it's a fucking great idea, and if,
It's
and
a
if you're-
movement.
and if you're willing to do it and put in the work, there's money to be made.
Dude, it was so funny.
do you think
NLE,
of it?
I know, right? But NLE Choppa, the rapper, it was so funny. He tweeted, he's like, "How fucking dumb are you all? You guys can watch porn for free, and you guys are making these girls rich off of OnlyFans."
yeah.
yeah, I would,
Like,
I
come
would
on.
never pay for any of those things.
Fuck no. You know how lonely you got to be to pay to see some girls' nudes?
Hypothetical here, boys.
I mean, like,
Hypothetical. Just an idea.
I'll turn it into a reality if it makes
I
money.
think
Boy.
I think we've had this idea. We've talked about.
No,
it.
I would like to start our own OnlyFans.
Oh,
sure, but
you
not
want
that.
Ben to finger your butthole for premium Snapchat?
If it's getting 10 grand a month, we can figure something out. But
I tried to push my neck
Riley
right there. I
Reid,
couldn't do it.
Okay.
she does dick ratings on her private Snap. What if we all just sent in our own and
That would be really funny.
we
I would-
reveal our scores on the podcast? How fucking hilarious would that be?
I would do it. I don't know how Hunter would feel, but I mean, I think that, like, personally, I think that would be
Damn.
fucking hilarious,
It would be
though, bro.
hilarious.
Honestly, just imagine her just cooking your shit, like, because the
Be
thing
like,
is, though,
what
like,
is that thing?
dude, she's a fucking porn star. Like,
It's all-
everybody's dick that gets sent in is pretty.
How many? All right, here's another question. How many dicks do you think she's seen in her life?
You can't even say the number.
I mean, that's the thing,
the
it's
number's
not
probably
even-
not invented.
Yeah, it's not even that pie. but not the
But no
decimal so
decimal.
early. Yeah, the decimal's like fucking 17 digits back.
Okay, that's funny. All right, we don't. I just wanted to say that. So to get back on like the Instagram Live thing, yeah, like even Tory Lanez is popping off. He's gained so many followers. He was promoting his album that he released last week. Great way to advertise
check it out.
and a great way to have people entertained. Like Dave Portnoy from Barstool. He's doing like these unboxings. So like
Yeah, he gets
And he's doing
stuff
the frozen
sent.
pizza reviews.
He gets the coolest
Yeah.
fucking shit, bro.
He got a fucking tire.
Dude, I've seen a lot of cool shit that he
So
gets.
I randomly click on it, like this was a week ago, I think, and your boy was wearing a crop top sweatshirt, a Ninja Turtle hat, and like something else weird. And he's
I feel like
literally
he's
looks like
doing
he's
it
in his
24/7.
apartment,
Yeah.
and he's
He
got
is.
like literally
In New York.
I mean, I shit you not, 1,000 boxes in there.
I don't know
Oh,
what
and
he
he
does
just-
with
dude.
them all.
And he just
Pay
opens
someone to come
random
get 'em.
boxes
it
and
looks like
like
he's in an Amazon warehouse. Like it's the craziest shit I've ever seen.
so this
insane.
this famous guy is like 30,000 people watch him every time, and he just gives his address out, and people just send him gifts, and he just unboxes them on stream, and people love it. It's hilarious.
Dude, I think it's so amazing. Like, people, it's up until this point, everybody has pretty much said, like, oh, technology's ruined the way life is, this and that. Imagine not having this shit right now.
Oh my god!
If I didn't have a phone,
You're telling me I got to read a book?
you're,
Build a
What are you
puzzle?
doing all
All
day?
these people
Oh
are
my-
building puzzles. I'm like, what are you doing?
you're telling me I need to interact with the people that
not
are
that
around me?
bored.
What the fuck?
That's like
Imagine-
ultimate level.
Bro, I'll take a nap before I build a puzzle. What the fuck?
Build a puzzle.
Dude, you know how many puzzles
Build
I've
a
seen lately? People
fucking
just putting pictures
puzzle.
up of puzzles.
Kennedy and Kaylin worked on one.
Yo, all I gotta say is stop that weird flex. Because who the fuck wants to finish a puzzle? Like, congratulate. That actually brings me to a really good point. Speaking of fucking puzzles, a terrible thing I did when I was a younger child. Stop playing footsies with me.
Sorry.
So one of my good friends, Jesse Crum, who I was very good friends with in middle school, his mom and his sister used to enjoy doing puzzles. Well, Jesse's mom one Christmas decided to get him some shit fucking presents. She got him a razor. He didn't have any facial hair. He was in ninth grade. She got him a Madden that was like 3 years too old, and then a free pair of sweatpants that her sister
Wow.
got. Long story short, we went in every single fucking puzzle box and took one piece out of every single fucking box. There was like 40 of them.
That's dirty dog.
So for the rest of her
That
life, she
is
will
fucked.
never ever finish another puzzle.
That's
And you said you and Jesse would like walk around the neighborhood
Oh,
and
yeah,
just
dude.
chuck them in yards.
It was just so funny because he was like, she loves me not. She loves me, she loves me not. Fuck you, mom, and just chuck him out.
Wow. Just because he didn't get presents.
I mean, there were probably other reasons.
There was a lot.
Okay.
I'm not. Hey, I never claimed to be the best kid growing up. All right, we thought it was hilarious, so we did it.
That's funny.
Yeah, well, I mean,
I'd
he
say
was,
it's more worse from him.
he was also
for him.
lighting. He was also rolling up J's with like printer paper and smoking them off the stove. So
He sounds like a good guy. Just
You
a
know,
smart
That's
guy.
a really interesting guy, right?
yeah, that's a really interesting guy. Yeah,
Yeah.
He has his
he's like
own
traveled.
cast,
Yeah, he's like traveled the whole world and shit. So
I mean, that's pretty
he's a
savage.
fucking gangster.
All right, so about wrapping up life during quarantine. Anything else you guys want to talk about with the whole quarantine? Any thoughts?
Just been gaming a lot.
thoughts. Yeah, gaming pretty hard.
Chilling, working, trying to golf a lot. Trying to get my golf game up, trying to hit the range.
Yeah, golf course is now open again, which is nice. So, hopefully we can golf a little more. It's been cold though. I think it's supposed to warm up. So once it
I
really
think it
warms
warms
up,
up
it'll
this
be
week.
nice.
Been playing a lot of tennis too.
Tennis, good way to get active. Get
Yeah.
active.
And you're kind of 6 feet apart. I mean, you're touching the tennis balls, but it's about
I mean,
it.
we were playing tits last night with fucking eight of us. You know.
yeah,
what I
but
mean?
I'm just saying, like in general,
Ooh.
like some people are kind of like against like tennis and like other sports like that.
Well,
because
people
of-
also
Well,
are
it's a
like
very rainy week this
people
week.
gay too. you know what I mean?
Weather report.
All right, wrapping up, moving on with TSP, terrible sports predictions with the lads. Can't really make any
weather
sports
report out
predictions
there.
because there's no sports. Boom.
It gonna rain.
How
The
is
whole
it?
week.
Whole week rain? Damn.
Yeah, pretty much. That's the weather report.
So
for
what's
this
going
week.
on?
Now to Ollie with the weather report. It's gonna rain.
It gonna rain. It's gonna rain. No, but we got cloudy on Monday.
I don't need
rainy
all the-
on
I don't-
Tuesday.
Can I actually talk about
sunny on
something?
Wednesday and rainy the rest of the
Before
week.
sports, can I bring up one of the funniest parts of Family Guy I've ever seen?
Sure.
At the part where Quagmire was about to crash the plane and they go to Ollie at the airport and he's like, I'm at the wrong airport. And then they just go back like, okay, now on to cats. It's just really funny.
I'm glad you had to say that.
I had to say it. No one's seen that? No big Family
No,
Guy people?
I think I've
That's
seen
one of the
it.
funniest things I've ever seen in a show.
So, damn. Life without sports. How's it hanging?
Pretty upsetting because, I mean, the GOAT left his team after fucking 18 seasons being with the same fucking coach, winning 6 Super Bowls, and it's barely even talked about.
It kind of keeps him out of the spotlight. Like maybe it's a better thing for him because
think he
like
likes
he
that?
would be. Well, I mean, once the NFL season starts, they're going to be the only thing everyone's going to
Yeah.
be watching him. So the spotlight
Yeah.
will be on him. But
Maybe
for now,
maybe they're saving it. Maybe that's what it is because they're just like it's not good timing to
Yeah,
do all that. I
maybe.
get that, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
it just feels so weird to me. Is why I want to bring it up.
it just hasn't.
It is weird.
It hasn't
And no,
set
we're,
in.
we're talking about Tom Brady, of course. If you didn't know who the GOAT was, who won 6 Super Bowls, you probably live under a rock. But we're talking about Tom Brady.
Thomas fucking Brady. He likes to kiss his son right on the mouth.
But it's
Mr.
not-
Number 199.
But it's not gay. It's greatness.
It is. It is. It is. Yeah, I think it's just it's just bad timing. You can only talk about it so much. And
that's-
it'll really pick up when the season starts, if the season starts.
Like that's a guy that they're going to be talking about 100, 200 years from now. Like I mean, if the NFL's around, sports are still the same way. That's a guy that's going to be talked about for eternity.
Yeah,
like
for sure. He set his name in the history books for sure.
yeah, and all the way at the fucking top.
He's done it right. But yeah, life without sports fucking sucks, guys. I don't know what else to say.
Honestly, I
Fucking
think
sucks.
I'm kind of like used to it at this point.
I just feel like there's like an empty part of me. Like I feel like there's just a piece of me that's missing at this point.
Yeah, I mean, life's definitely
The-
been super weird.
The MJ documentary comes out soon. I'm
Ooh, yeah,
super
Oh
That
yeah, I
does
did
look
see
good.
that. I did
That
see that.
does
It's like
look
it's-
good.
it's- what's a 10-part? It's like a 10-part
Yeah.
series, right?
That's
there was like
gonna
a
be
5-minute
sick.
leak that I watched, and it made me so horny.
Like you were-
I was
Yeah.
just
Like you had
so
Viagra.
excited. It's just so it was 5 minutes of a probably 10-hour documentary, and it was just great.
Did it feel like you just popped Viagra?
Pretty much.
Oh,
Yeah.
speaking of that, we were thinking about one time. We were talking about I don't know why, but we were saying we might drug you before a podcast one day.
He did say that.
We were just saying that. We
Jesus
think it'd be funny.
Christ.
Well, yeah,
Or
we
if
were
anybody like,
We were at first we were like, yeah, we should put acid in his drink. They're like, nah, too much. We should put Viagra in his drink. That's funny.
That would suck.
So, do you feel it yet?
That'd be kind of funny.
No, seriously.
No.
Okay, no mind.
Okay.
maybe later.
Oh, my bad, Alan. I must have mixed up the bags.
Oh, Rashawn is gonna be pissed at me again.
All right. Well, anything else about the sports? That was a sad little segment.
The 2K
Yeah.
2K tournament.
oh yeah. What's going on with that, Connie?
The final was Devin Booker versus his teammate DeAndre Ayton.
Okay.
Or, yeah, or
Eaton.
it's
I'm
it's
not
like
sure, honestly. I swear.
I
think it's
don't know.
AYTON.
It's Aiden.
DeAndre Ayton.
DeAndre Ayton.
And,
Sorry, DeAndre.
So they're both teammates for the Suns, the Phoenix Suns, and Devin Booker won. And I think ESPN might have said it, that this is the closest they'll get to a championship for a few years.
Damn.
Dude, I thought it was so
So,
funny.
so they said that they need to appreciate the
Fucking
them
2K
getting
win.
the championship.
What did he win for that?
Wow,
Anything?
that's
Just
harsh.
bragging rights? Did he win money?
I mean, I think it was mainly bragging rights. It might have been a little bit of money,
I
but
think it's funny. Didn't he like?
Okay.
Was it? He's on the Suns, right?
Yeah.
That's who it is.
Yeah.
He didn't. Did you see? He didn't even want to play with his own team. He was like, on
Yeah.
live or whatever. And
Yeah.
somebody like commented, or no, someone told him like, "Yo, just play with your team." And he's like, "Damn, I won't play with us. We're trash, bro."
Yeah.
that was funny.
but I think he did play as himself the final game and beat his own teammate.
That's fresh. He's pretty
Savage.
nice, though. He's pretty nice.
I mean, at the same time, like the younger generation's so much better, like video games and stuff that like
Yeah, for
it
sure.
was almost a given that like one of the younger athletes was going to win. I thought Trey
Nice trade gang,
Trey Young was going to win.
Yeah.
dude. What about UFC? Possibly going to be on a floating island.
That would
be so sad.
Dude, Dana White says, did you guys see the
Like a
lineup
floating
for it?
island or like an island?
It's just an
On an
island.
island.
Yeah, it's just an island. But
so
it's gonna
not-
be
so
like,
not
but it
floating.
might be
Not
like a
floating.
floating ring. Like the ring will be in the ocean though, but it'll be like above it, like hoisted above.
interesting.
Yeah, so it'd be super fresh.
If that happens,
to keep people away from it.
that would be like so savage.
Yeah,
but I
so-
just don't see like that. Would just seems like
It
a
seems pretty
lot
unreal.
of
Yeah.
work.
But what they're gonna do, dude, it's Dana White. Dana White will make it happen because they're losing more money
gets
now.
shit done. Yeah,
It'll be the most pay-per-views ever fucking bought ever if he can get it done.
It would.
It's also supposed
I
to
don't
be.
care who would fight. I would buy it.
Apparently, it's supposed to be it's supposed to be a 10-round or 10-fight card, and it's straight heavy hitters. It's just straight some of the best fighters in the world, and
Wow.
he's just gonna all bring them all out pretty much.
That would get me hornier than anything.
Yeah.
At this.
That would give me more rock hard than Connor when he finishes that drink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How is that, Connor?
It's pretty good.
The McCormick's.
Yeah, McCormick's tequila.
finest thing you can find
We
at
should have brought that
7-Eleven.
bottle up here. That should be our first sponsor. We should see if they'll fucking hook us
That
up.
would be good.
That might be. That
I'd
might not
drink
be.
it.
I don't even want them honestly.
No, that's a bad sponsor.
I'll take brunettes.
It wasn't that bad.
I mean, shit. If they wanted to sponsor,
I mean, I
I'd be
wouldn't take
sponsored-
shots
I'd
of
be
it.
sponsored by anything.
Yeah, well, beggars can't be choosers, so we'll take anybody. But
exactly.
I'm just saying.
Sorry, McCormick's.
So what
Shout out
about
McCormick's.
Kyle Larson? saying
he made the ultimate no-no.
Yeah, ultimate
ultimate
no-no
no-no.
on a live stream, Twitch stream.
So
Yes.
what game was he playing? Do you know?
It was some race. It's like a
They
NASCAR
were racing.
game.
They were like
yeah, they're doing a racing
it's like
game.
a real like with like a steering wheel and the foot pedals and everything.
They
one
were
of those
literally
kind of games.
racing like other.
It's called
professionals.
iRacing. Live stream iRacing contest
It
on
was like
Sunday night.
It was a bunch of streamers.
And
then
what,
couple
he-
It was a bunch of
guys.
NASCAR. Yeah,
and he
yeah.
basically thought no one could hear him.
He
and
thought
dropped the
he just.
N-word.
I think he just joined the lobby and he said, "Hey,
Blah blah blah.
beep," and then like a couple seconds later, like everybody's silent.
Kyle,
And
they
they're
can
like,
hear
"Hey, hundreds of thousands of people can hear you right now."
And they were just like, and then there was another streamer that was
Wow.
in there too, and somebody asked him like, "What they saying?" And he just was like, "Don't say anything. Just don't say anything." And then it just got really awkwardly quiet at that point. Everyone knew like, yeah, he's.
Did he
fucked.
continue
So he
to
lost,
play,
like-
or did he get off?
I don't know.
I have no
I
idea.
think he
what
got
happened at that
off,
point.
or he might have continued, and then he got suspended without pay for a while.
Yeah, they indefinitely
Yeah.
said indefinitely
I
suspended.
think a lot of its sponsors dropped him.
Yeah.
and that's
I
all.
would
That's
too.
what NASCAR is. It's all sponsorships.
But my
you
thing
know?
is,
Yeah.
do you know how little awareness you have to actually even be like? You should.
Why would you even think
we'll,
about
We'll throw that
saying
out there. The Goose Gang podcast thinks you're an absolute idiot for saying that word, anyways.
Yes.
But hindsight, if you're in that situation and you say
know you
then,
shouldn't say it.
then you're just an absolute fucking
Yeah.
idiot. I have no sympathy for
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Like you just got to know.
Total tard.
Time and a place, man. Time
Total
and a
tard
place.
move.
And it's definitely not on fucking stream, I guess.
Yeah, that's like the worst possible place you could
Yeah, it's
pull that one.
recorded for history forever. Like you type in Kyle Larson, the first thing that come up is saying the N word. Like,
For sure.
what an idiot.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
to that man.
Yeah.
R.I.P. All right, well, let's move out of the sports then, because not much else to talk about. We're gonna wrap it up with favorite questions.
Yep.
Brant's got some questions,
Questions.
and then we got some facts, and then we should be ready to rock out with our cacks out.
Yep.
To see it, Brant. How many questions you got?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6,
6, 7,
2,
8,
3.
9.
Okay, let's get it.
Grow up, Ben. All right. If you could have one person narrate or do play-by-play for you having sex, who would it be?
Morgan Freeman.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good one. I gotta go with that.
Or
Sticks his penis in.
or
He rubs the clitoris.
Barry White.
Oh, the fake
Matthew
job.
McConaughey.
Mine would be Joe Rogan, because, dude, when you,
Oh, Joe Rogan.
Mine might
would
be
kinda
Tory
good.
Lanez.
dude, what about Bruce Buffer?
He's got the milk.
And now, standing at erection is Brant's penis.
3 inches. I'm sorry.
Damn, dog.
We'll have Riley read.
It's 4, bro.
Yeah, sorry, I was cutting you like. a little
Bruce
short.
Buffer would be solid.
Dude, I was on a roll there. Thanks for putting a fucking hole in my sail.
I had to.
Jeez.
What? So
dude,
Morgan
it's not like I've
Freeman,
become
Bruce
a big
Buffer,
fan.
Joe Rogan,
Matthew
Matthew
McConaughey. you said?
McConaughey would be kind of
That'd
funny.
be sick one.
Are there any females that you could think that you'd maybe want to like?
Yeah, that's kind of weird that we went for all males. that might be kind of weird.
But I
right?
mean, like, no voice beats Morgan Freeman's voice.
yeah, I would agree with that.
I don't
but
think that's sexist.
I'm trying to think
in any
about who'd be
type of
really
way.
like, who'd be a funny woman to.
Doris Burke.
I don't know if I could rock with that.
Yeah, it'd be a little weird.
Does she have a
but-
good voice?
I think
she
I
she
doesn't
mean,
have a good
like,
voice.
I think she does.
like if I heard her,
I mean,
voice, I would know that that was
Yeah,
her.
I
maybe
would.
Adele. I'd love maybe Adele just to sing us a nice little like song or something. Hello, it's Brand's penis. Like, I mean, I don't know. Not terrible.
That would not be terrible.
So anyway, final answers. We're probably just as a group will say Morgan Freeman because that'd be
Yeah.
fucking dope.
I like
Bad
that.
baby.
Bad baby.
Yeah.
That would be
Bad
awful.
Baby.
That'd be fucking awful.
I would, yeah. I would not like that.
Catch me outside.
Come outside, not on the inside. All right, are we good on that?
Yeah.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Next.
All right. If you had to choose one meat to eat for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Chicken.
Chicken. I don't know, but lately I have been loving steak.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Probably-
that's a tough one.
Maybe like just ground beef.
That's a good one. I'll give you that.
Because
I'll give you that
I
one.
mean you can do a lot of different things with ground beef.
yeah. I mean,
Well-
I personally would say
Does
shrimp.
beef, so
I'd
if
say
you just say
shrimp.
beef, does beef count
Shrimp.
as
Shrimp.
everything?
Are you
in the-
kidding me, dude?
Shrimp tacos, shrimp alfredo. You ever hear?
Shrimp?
Have you ever?
That's your choice?
You ever seen Forrest Gump?
That's a
Oh,
horrible.
fuck
You ever
Yeah,
seen Forrest
shrimp.
Gump? You ever
Of course
seen
I've-
Forrest Gump?
of course I've
Have
seen
you ever heard
Forrest
Bubba
Gump.
Gump talk about all the fucking recipes out there for shrimp? There's a shit ton out there.
Yeah,
That's
but-
about all you can make.
And
with
how
shrimp.
many recipes are there out there for chicken
I mean, a lot.
or beef?
But I'm gonna go a little.
So if you say
exotic
beef,
I
do you
got
get everything?
I would honestly, I would
Everything that
choose
comes
I would choose blue crabs if I could. Honestly,
cow?
but I'd take crabs over any other meat.
That's weird too.
Sorry.
but it's fine.
Or, yeah.
Chicken for me, Chief.
Chicken.
I mean chicken is probably like the
Most logical answer.
more most logical. Yeah.
I
wants
just
to do
eat the
that?
most chicken. You know what I mean?
Eat more chicken.
All right.
Chick-fil-A.
Sponsored by Chick-fil-A.
Gonna get sued. I don't want those Bible thumpers pointing us.
Make
Anyways,
it good.
all the weird ass homeschool kids. Anyways, moving on. Would you rather have to always wear jeans or shorts?
Shorts.
Jorts.
Nice.
Shorts.
Shorts. All right, moving on.
I hate jeans.
I do hate
Dude,
jeans.
Zach, you were wearing
You gotta
jeans
get a
last
comfortable
Sunday, and
pair of
I
jeans,
almost
though.
made a comment.
I mean, I do have
I
them,
almost
but
never see you in jeans.
Yeah, they're not my favorite.
So like I knew your vibe was off when you were wearing jeans.
well, I was wearing those to work.
That is
I
what
know,
killed the
but-
vibes. Zach had jeans on.
Zach had jeans and sneakers on.
he was all grumpy. He came in from work and he didn't have his fucking comfortable clothes on.
That's what it was. My balls were all twisted up.
Oh, that's the worst when they stick to your legs.
BSTL.
Yeah.
Oh, I like it. I like it. All right. Would you rather be known as the best sex ever by a bunch of normal girls or the worst sex ever by a bunch of smoke shows?
I mean, that means you banged a bunch of smoke shows, so.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Fuck it.
What? Wait, it says they're just average girls?
Yeah.
That was the first choice?
Yeah, just a bunch of normal girls.
I'd rather be labeled as best sex ever.
I'd probably agree with County.
I do like that.
Yeah, that is
That's a
kind of
good
cool.
title.
You could just be king of the normies. I like it.
but then, like, having the reputation might build it up where
Yeah.
you get the smoke shows.
Exactly.
Yeah, but
Exactly.
nobody wants to suck dick at fucking pussy. You know what I'm saying? That's the
Yeah.
worst thing in the world.
You gotta get
suck
there
dick
before-
at fucking
yeah.
pussy. Jesus.
I-
What movie
what's
is
it-
that from?
It's from Superbad.
Superbad,
He's like,
Yeah.
nobody wants to suck dick at fucking
gotta
pussy,
get-
Fogel.
he's like, I should be having steady sex, and then I'll be the king of pounding five.
Yeah, that's what it is. But you have spermicidal lube. These girls want dried up old women. Dude, you never know. But so everybody,
got
would
my
you guys?
bottle of lube and
So we
a
all just
condom.
trying to be the king of the norms, you know?
yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
All
sure.
right,
We'll
all
rock
right,
with
all
that.
If you were murdered, who would be the most likely suspect?
Connor.
Connor.
Connor? You think I wasn't saying Connor for mine.
I think Connor would kill me.
Yeah, I was just kidding about mine. I don't know. Connor could get crazy and kill me, but
Connor scares me, dude. He's got demons inside him.
Who would be my? I don't think I could say it. I mean,
Maybe-
like, I don't know who it would be. But
Maybe Zeus.
Most likely
Maybe
suspect.
Zeus might murder you guys if you come over again. It's a likely suspect.
I feel
I
like
feel like I can think of one, but I wouldn't say it. On the
Damn.
pod, you know what I mean?
Give me a hint.
I would love the dolphin. Can we get to just do the dolphin voice just for this fun? The one
No,
time, just
no,
one
no.
name.
Nah,
It'd be
that's
funny.
too much.
It's just annoying to put that out.
But I wanna
I'll
say
tell you
it.
guys off pod, I don't know.
That's stupid. So no one can say one person now that that'd probably kill him.
No.
Besides
I don't
Connor,
know.
I'd probably say maybe Crumb's mom when she goes to do puzzles.
Yeah.
She might
She'd be
pretty
pissed off.
All right, well, fuck that one. I guess it was stupid.
Yeah, horrible pick. Jeez.
All right. If you could pick a fake name, what would your fake name be?
Judd Maverick.
Judd Maverick. Okay. Okay.
Would it be Zach, Ben?
That'd probably be like the worst name I choose.
Severio.
I wish that was my middle name.
Come
Why do you
what's the
say it
name?
like that?
You guys can't
Are
make
you
up a
making
name
fun
for
of? Are you making
yourself?
fun of my grandfather's name? That's kind of fucked up.
No, I was just what?
Why'd you say it like that?
Because you always talk about that name. That's why I was surprised it didn't come to your mind right away.
So what would the name be, Ben?
I'd be Bartholomew Johnson.
I would be
Bartholomew.
Well, I'm gonna.
Or Bocephus.
My first son's name
Bocephus
is
Green?
gonna be Leonardo.
Oh, Leonardo DiCaprio. Oh, Leonardo DiCapriolo. Yeah. Leo Cap.
So it would be Leonardo Capriolo.
Yeah.
And that's sick.
It is
I would,
kinda
I
What
think
about
I
like
would.
Mike Hunt?
I think I would.
I like
me
that.
and Leo would be the
Mike Hunt would be
boys.
solid.
There's some funny ass
Yeah.
like names that you can. There's, but yours would really
Oh,
be Bartholomew.
Yeah, or Bocephus Green.
I like Bocephus.
Bocephus Green. That'd be the nastiest running back name in the whole entire world.
Bocephus
Look at-
Green.
Look at little
Fudge.
Bocephus Green. Look at
Fudge.
Bocephus. I feel like that's like a fucking Southern Alabama name.
First name, last name.
Bocephus Green.
From University College or College University.
From the Ohio State, Bocephus Green. Running back.
Solid.
The Ohio State
The
University.
Next
Ohio
question.
State. Okay.
Go Buckeyes.
If you had to have a theme song play every time you arrive somewhere, what would it be? What's the song you're walking into every place to?
The GGP intro.
I like it. I like it. And we're
Hey
live.
boys.
I don't know. Maybe "Love Me Sexy" by Jackie Moon.
Oh, that's a really good one. That's a good one. Connor?
All I do is win.
It's not a bad one.
DJ Khaled.
It's a little
Do you
bit
think that might
cocky.
come off? Yeah, you think it's going to come off a little cocky
Yeah.
though?
Who the fuck cares?
I'll be like, "Oh,
I have
Connor's here."
What if everybody had
I
a
get a
theme
walk-in
song every
song.
time they arrived? Just like-
"Love Me Sexy" by Jackie Moon. That'd be sick.
That's a good one. I like that.
Just
That's a
music
really
starts
good one.
playing. Oh, Connor's here.
Sweaty. I'm talking swamp sweaty.
I'd probably just try to find like the longest song out there, just so it just keeps playing.
Tequila.
forever. Like
Freebird.
just yeah,
Tequila.
Freebird. Yeah, Freebird. 13 minutes long. Fucking Leonard
I
Skinner.
am free as a bird. One of the greatest Guitar Hero songs of all time.
And, oh, dude, it'd drive me nuts though, dude. Your fucking forearm or get that forearm fucking
I got a strong
Yeah.
J and off
forearm.
cramp. Remember
Yeah.
the J and off cramp?
All right, next question.
Little did we know what that was back then. Oh, okay. If you could be homeless in any city, where would you choose? Any city out there, where would we be homeless, boys?
Hawaii, like Maui.
That's a really good one. That's a really good one.
Warm.
Yeah.
Probably a lot
good
of
one.
tourists give you money.
Yeah. That's
Might be
dude. That's a really good one actually.
maybe Florida somewhere, but
Yeah,
I
was
mean,
gonna say, like, Miami. Maybe.
I just don't want to be where
I
too
don't
many.
know,
Miami might be
I just
kind
don't
of
want to be
shitty.
where too many already are. You know.
Well, see,
Yeah, like
I was thinking
not
that,
like-
in
like San
in
Francisco.
in like Florida, like there's hurricanes and you have nowhere to go during
You
those.
definitely want to go somewhere warm.
Yeah. I mean, dude, Maui might be,
Maybe like
Honolulu?
Arizona, New Mexico.
Oh, bruh. It
What'd you
gets
say?
like 110 degrees there in the summer. You will die. Your
Yeah.
skin will melt off.
in a fucking tent, dude. Holy
Oh,
Jarvis.
kill me. It's not a terrible idea though. I see what you were going for though. I do.
I mean,
agree.
New Mexico wouldn't be that bad. Arizona wouldn't be bad, but
maybe Austin, Texas. Maybe we'll just catch Walt on his route to work. It's like, hey, bud.
it wouldn't be that bad. Yeah, I'd
He's
probably,
walking-
I'd probably stick with Hawaii though.
Yeah, Hawaii's a good one. That's a really good one. I agree with that. Would you rather have a rewind button or a pause button on your life?
That's a good one.
Yeah,
Because if you can pause,
good
I
shit.
one.
think I would
That's
do
super
pause. I think I would do pause.
Yeah, but you could just rewind and
Yeah, they do
just
the
redo
same
it.
day over and over again. Like you could just play hooky and just stay home and get fucked up and play video games all day and just rewind that day over
Yeah,
and over.
I'm
and over.
Now,
rewinding.
are you rewinding or like are you pausing just yourself or is everything paused?
I mean, but then again, if
You
you
know
could-
what I mean? So
if you
it's
could
like-
everything's paused, so you're the only one moving around.
Yeah,
So
so
it's
I
kinda
could
like
just
click.
go. I could just go into
so
the
you can just
bank
steal
and just
shit.
fucking-
Yeah, so that's the thing
Ooh.
though.
I would do pause.
Yeah,
probably.
I'd probably say pause too, but it would be so super sick to like. The only thing is, if you rewind, I feel like you're stuck there, so you have to relive all that shit
It'd be
again.
kind of cool to rewind and make some sports bets.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'd definitely agree.
I'd maybe like rewind back to like would you
then-
how far would you rewind back? Like would you use it for like, oh shit, maybe I should do it this way and rewind like
Probably
you
just go back to, like,
12
fourth
hours?
grade.
Or would you just rewind all the way back
But
to
now,
like
if you
fucking middle school?
rewind, do you know that you rewinded so that you know what
I would
you
say
know what
so,
to like
yeah,
prepare
I'd
for?
say
I'd probably
so.
go back to when I
Know what I
made
mean?
Mike Armstrong eat glue in 5th grade and change that. I think that changed that kid forever.
You think so?
He might kill you. What do you mean? You better watch out for him.
It was
What's
really
his
weird.
name?
He went Mike Armstrong, but he went
Oh,
by
dude.
Mike. He went by Mike, but his name was Earl, and his middle name wasn't Michael. So it was just really weird. He just
Fuck,
chose
I
to go
like
by
that
Mike.
name.
Honestly, if my name was
Yeah, dude.
if my name was Earl, I'm going by Mike too.
I saw that kid from 2nd to 5th grade ate about 78 crayons and 14 glue sticks.
Well, all because of you.
Well, no, once he got to 5th grade, he like didn't want to do it anymore. But we're just like, eat it, eat it, eat it.
You might as
And
well,
then-
bro.
That sounds fucked up, bro.
Yeah, he used to love the blue ones. Remember the blue and purple glues? There's like the normal white ones. He hated those. He liked the blue and
Yeah,
purple
I know what
glues
you're
for
talking
some
about.
reason. I don't know.
For taste or like, just looks better.
I think he's just going through some tough things at home, unfortunately.
Well, if you're home and trying to make people laugh by eating crayons and glue,
Maybe you should check up on him.
Maybe
homework
he's-
is not.
Yeah,
probably
unfortunately, I
great.
look back now. Little 7-year-old Brant thought it was hilarious. Little I know he was just starving.
Oh my Jesus Christ!
I'm just saying. I didn't know. I was 7. I
Or
was se-
Mike Armstrong.
I was 7, bro. I didn't know. I didn't know.
Okay. Any more questions? That's it.
No. Would you guys ever eat a glue stick? I guess I don't know.
Not for fun.
Yeah.
For money, I do a lot for money though. All right. Well, let's just wrap it up then with some questions. Or
Nope. Some factuals.
Some
Facts, Sharonies.
facts aroundies. I have something kind of interesting.
Go ahead.
And I'll just start.
Start us off.
It's about 420 because tomorrow is actually
What is 420, Zach?
420 2020.
We would have no idea about such day.
I don't even. Yeah, just some facts, to keep it, festive with the holiday. But
Why
Yeah,
is
we're doing this
420
for,
the day, though?
Well, we're doing this for you guys because we know that some of you may partake in this. We don't judge.
yeah. So
Why
for
is
people-
420 420?
We don't.
420
But you guys might.
marks a global celebration of cannabis.
Okay.
And what is cannabis?
That is marijuana.
Oh, okay.
The old
marijuana.
devil's lettuce.
Okay.
The Chiba.
I like it.
Ganja.
That gas.
That God's gift, boy.
So I have some myths here about why 420
Myths?
420 myths, but I have the fact from
MYTH.
this website, and I also want people to understand that this website is called the Recovery Village, so it's for if you were addicted to marijuana. So I don't know if this is an accurate website, but we're just gonna say it is for now.
All you
So
fucking
these
marijuana addicts, get your shit together.
These are widely believed but incorrect things about 420. Okay, so 420. The phrase 420 comes from a Bob Dylan song. Have you guys ever heard that one?
Nope.
Is that true?
No, this is all fake.
Okay, I
this is
was
all
about to say,
fake.
like, that does not sound right.
There is 420 chemicals in cannabis. You guys ever heard that one?
I have not.
I haven't heard that one either.
Chemicals.
I've heard
chemicals.
this one. Police
amazing.
code 420
Yeah.
means marijuana smoking in progress.
Yeah.
Supposedly that is a
Yeah,
myth.
I think.
I thought that one was legit.
Yeah, I think that's what
For like
I
a
heard.
really
That sounds
long
about the most
time.
legit that I would know.
Yeah, yeah. April,
got a 420
April
down here.
20th is the anniversary of Bob Marley's death.
Big false.
Big false. Big false. The Grateful Dead insisted on staying in a hotel room 420.
That's a bit far fetched.
A little far fetched. Tea time.
Actually, they might have though after they knew that it was a thing because it was probably already invented by that point. but-
Tea time in Amsterdam is 420. That is fake as well.
okay.
But I can't say
That one sounds a little realistic.
So this is the what really happened. This is like just listen to this. I just don't know about this one, guys. This just can't be the reason why 420 is 420, but I don't know. This hazy holiday dates back to 1971 when 5 San Rafael, California high school friends known as the Waldos heard of an abandoned plot of pot plants in California's Point Reyes Forest. Okay? So basically, these motherfuckers were, it says, they were all student athletes. So at approximately 4:20 p.m., they would venture out into the forest and they would look for this abandoned pot field.
Are you telling me this is the real story?
This is the real story. And it says
I don't believe this.
that the search was unsuccessful.
Bro, there's a lot of fucking places that say that that is actually the story.
Yeah, so they say that is
Wow.
the real story. Basically, it's just like 5 high school kids that were all student athletes that wanted to go look for this pot plantation that was abandoned, and then they would all get off of all their sports practices at 4:20. So that's why 4:20 became.
It's real. History Channel. History Channel actually has a whole
so
thing about
weird.
it. Holy shit. So 5 students that didn't even fucking find anything and start
The
420?
weirdest part,
Yeah.
why do they get off at sports practice at 4:20?
I guess
think
school
we-
was probably ended at like 2:45, so they would do whatever.
Maybe.
I don't
I'm
know.
kind of just, I'm
3 to 4
kind of
practice.
disappointed, bro. A little disappointed that's how it started.
Yeah, and the boys didn't even find it. It would be different if they like found it and
Like,
became like these
yeah.
huge fucking potheads or something. But no, it's like
Imagine watching the Goonies and they never find the fucking treasure at the end.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
like,
like
what?
And how did that story even stick? Like, did they like talk about their experience? Like, I don't.
That's weird.
It's weird.
Not
But
that.
How did it go global?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. And now it's like this is like a
I
big.
feel like if I
big
asked,
day
I feel like if I
for people.
asked like my nana was like, "Hey, Nana, did you guys have 420 when you were in high school?" Which would have been obviously before 1971. I'd say she'd probably say yes, right?
I would think so
Like,
too.
that doesn't make any sense.
You ask Nana, and
Ask
we'll
Nana.
come back and you
Ask
know
Nana.
see what she says. All right, who's got a fact for me? That's pretty interesting, though, right?
I'll go
Bozo?
next because I don't really have that interest in the fact, to be
yeah,
honest.
mine's awful after that.
Well,
Jesus.
I mean, yeah, that you should probably
Oh,
should
yeah.
have wrapped us up, but mine.
Sorry.
So, guys, since we're in quarantine, I was just gonna give you more a bit of little advice. My thing is, so people are kind of sketched about touching shit that they get from other people, food, particularly. If you get food, all you have to do is put it in the microwave anywhere from 10 to 20 seconds, and you'll kill off most bacteria and germs on it.
Most.
So
Does
just
it
make
kill
sure.
the bones, though?
Yeah, it should. Yes. You just need to throw it in the microwave, obviously in a microwave safe environment, with a bowl that's microwave safe for the environment, and then
Bowl.
put it in there and just kill the germs. 10 to 20 seconds, you're good to go.
Wow,
Save lives.
interesting fact.
Good stuff.
Just had to throw it out there.
Connie,
Mine's very off topic. The longest wedding veil was 63 and a half football fields long.
Thank you for bringing it back there, bro.
63 and a half football fields.
Yeah,
Wait.
6,300 yards.
Wait,
bro.
63 football.
Hold on.
63
That
and a half
bitch would come
football
down the
fields.
aisle. I'd be like,
How?
dude,
we
what
just
the
did the-
fuck are you doing?
It's the longest one ever.
Dude, we just did the math. That's over 3 miles. We just did the math
Yeah.
on that. We literally, don't worry, we were just doing the math on how many yards.
We
is a
just like
mile.
to
Don't worry
know,
about it.
you know, our numbers.
Wait, Connor, is that true?
Dude, I might have to
That
fact
is
check.
very,
I tried
very,
to call
very
you
long.
out,
How far
but
did you say?
63 and a half.
Football
Are
fields.
you sure you're in 63 and a half feet?
It,
63
it was
and a half-
either football fields or yards. So, I mean, it's a big difference, but I think I read football
What's
fields.
the difference? That is a huge, bro.
That is a huge
I mean, I would
difference.
pull it up on my phone, but my phone is right there.
Right, I
And
get it.
I literally read it and then I put my phone right up there.
Longest wedding veil, Brant. Hit
The
me.
longest wedding veil measured was 6,962 meters or 22,843 feet in Larnaca, Cyprus.
22,000 feet?
So 22,000 divided by 3
Oh
Boom,
because that's
Connor.
yards.
fucking god,
Yeah.
bro.
So-
It's 6,900 or whatever.
3.61 miles.
Weird,
So 63
weird
and a half
flex,
football
but
fields.
okay.
Super
What
weird
a-
flex, but okay.
What a
We
fucking...
don't put out fake news anymore, boys.
Hold on.
Connor stepped
Hold
it up.
on. Was it? It was Priyanka Chopra. Priyanka Chopra.
Okay,
I don't know.
who the hell is
She
that?
married Joe Jonas.
Giacomo.
She married the Jonas brother. And
Nick?
it was whichever one's not
No,
with.
not Nick.
No, I think it's
Kevin.
Nick.
Is it Kevin?
I think it's
It's
the
probably
one,
is Kevin.
the one the
Definitely
loser.
Joe.
I think so. I'm pretty sure.
Because Joe is married to
Sansa.
Oh,
Sansa.
no, it's not. Why did they put that name there? It wasn't her.
Princess Sansa.
It was
Yes.
Maria Paraskeva from Cyprus.
Well, she's a fucking psychopath for that.
3 miles.
Yeah, why did she? Where did they even run to?
Hey,
was this in a spool? They
She's just wrapped up.
Just hopefully it didn't get snagged on any like barn floor or anything.
I mean, did it go around the fucking facility 8 times and then
I feel like
followed her in?
dude, they had
Not-
to
not
keep it
funny.
on a spool and just
I was
unreal
paying
it.
attention. I
It
was
was
reading
like
something,
pointless,
sorry.
bro. What the fuck?
That sounds ridiculous. Okay, Ben.
Connor, that made me so happy when those words left your mouth. It made me laugh. It was a good one. Thank you.
So, Steez.
Thank
That
you.
was good.
Super Steez. It was just so great because it went from 420 fact, obviously, then my
Snail.
stupid ass
Nice.
fact of microwave your food, which Ben just didn't
Jellyfish,
believe.
motherfucker.
You didn't even do it right. Jellyfish is like this, bro. Why would it be like this?
No,
It's-
it's
yeah,
not
it's a
like that.
knuckle because the
No.
jellyfish comes off of this little body.
thought it was jelly.
Yeah, you do that, but you're supposed to knuckles me. He went to do a high five. You're supposed to do
Yeah, I
a
thought it
knuckles,
was-
and
but I
then
like
you
the snail.
and then you come back.
I snailed it.
No.
This man tried to
What
clown
about
me. He
this?
doesn't
What
even know
about
how
this
to
one?
clown.
This classic one. High five, Brant.
Turkey. I like that one. I like that one.
Whatever.
Solid.
Bros.
Brant, let's Ben, fact.
All right. Bob Marley, when he died,
Oh,
not on 420.
No,
because that's a myth.
he died.
He was buried with 3 things: his Bible, his guitar. And can you guess what else?
He had a brick.
A joint.
A bud of marijuana.
Just a bud, not a joint?
It says just a bud.
I thought he had a brick.
I mean, it doesn't say. It just says and a bud of marijuana.
So his Bible, his guitar, and some devil's chiba.
Probably
Dude, have you
some
guys ever seen?
gas.
Have you ever? There's a documentary they did on like the end of Bob Marley's life. You ever seen it?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty incredible. If you guys ever can find it, you should watch it. I'll find it for you guys
Definitely
actually.
will. Well, that was that's a solid fact, Ben. Not a bad.
I kind of got
couple
another
things
one
get-
I thought was interesting.
Come on.
Okay.
Right
So,
out there.
since 2015, marijuana has become the fastest growing industry in the U.S. If marijuana becomes legal in all 50 states, the industry will become larger than the organic food market.
I believe that.
It'll be the organic food market.
Do you guys think it's going to become federally legal
It
in
will.
the
I
next
mean,
10 years?
There's a couple things.
10 years?
Uh,
No.
The-
I would say 10. Yeah.
I'd say
the
maybe 20 years.
pharmaceutical industry, the lumber industry. There's gonna be a lot of big hitters they got to go up against.
So
I feel like
is
Why
that?
lumber?
because hemp is obviously like better for it and growing. It's like better for the environment.
Well, hemp
It's,
is
like,
better for clothing too,
use.
right?
Yeah, it's pretty much there you go. Whole clothing industry has to change too. Cotton, all that shit goes no more needed.
But hemp is different. Hemp is different from like the marijuana plant itself, right?
Not that smart, bro.
Hemp is the male.
Is the male,
Male
and then the marijuana or the
Mary Jane.
cannabis is the female, right?
I'm in love
I
with
think cannabis
Mary
is-
Jane.
Yeah, I guess
She's my
cannabis is
main thing. She makes
think
me feel
Hemp is
So-
the
alright.
male
so
plant
hemp-
that doesn't have any
he-
buds.
I, don't
Hemp-
think,
hemp
I
is-
think hemp's different than marijuana.
it's the same plant, just
No, I
one's
think it's
female,
the
one's
male
male.
version and it doesn't
Pretty
flower.
sure.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Or it doesn't
No,
bud.
I don't think so.
I think
That's
the
what-
male grows seeds.
Yeah.
The female grows buds, and hemp is a different plant that doesn't grow seeds or buds.
I don't want to say you're wrong or right.
I mean, this is
Hemp
just,
and marijuana are both cannabis.
So it's the same plant, just one's male,
Hemp
one's
is a
female, right?
variety of cannabis. Is a variety of cannabis sativa L. Hemp is a dioecious plant,
yeah.
which means it can be separated into male and female plants. These plants have served a wide variety
Same,
of
same,
purposes
but different.
for more than 10,000 years. Blah blah blah.
so
Fun-
were we
fun-
both right, Connor?
I guess so. But fun fact, you can grow hemp in West Virginia.
You can.
Just
We're
yeah.
seeing some hemp farms around.
Yeah. It's kind of cool.
Super cool. Super cool.
But it's also funny because
So there is THC in hemp, but just not enough.
Right.
light.
All right.
Alrighty, boys. I think that wraps us about.
Yeah,
or
where we
wraps
at,
us
Ben?
up.
Where we at?
Any questions, concerns, anything we want to add before we end it?
I feel like I'm in church. Any questions or concerns?
There is a bump on my shaft, but I don't think now's the place to air that
Dude,
out.
just throw her in the microwave. It'll kill all germs.
Thank you. I'll
Easy solution.
I'll disconnect and reconnect after I microwave her.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would like to make a challenge for our viewers.
Ooh.
Challenge.
I like challenge.
So
Hold on, hold up.
All right. So-
Thumper's the game. Signs are the.
I didn't do that.
All right, Ben. Go ahead, Connor.
all right.
Ben lost.
So currently, right now, on Instagram at Goose Gang Podcast, we have 117 followers.
Yes.
Boop boop.
I would like to offer myself, if we get to 250 followers, I'll give us 2.5, 3 weeks.
Ooh.
That's a tough one.
250
What
followers.
about 200 followers?
How
Just get us
about-
to 200.
Because that's
What
only
about
that's only
150?
80. That's only 83
What about
followers.
150 though. That's
In 3 weeks?
3 weeks, bro.
If
Yeah.
you give us 3 weeks, I think 200 is a fair goal.
Yeah.
200, yeah.
All right.
250 is
I think
impossible.
that's like almost doubling our
Yeah.
followers.
Okay.
I think we
we
are
are at that for 4 months.
Okay. Well, I'm trying to make a clip here, so let me.
Oh.
Go for it.
All
go
right.
for it.
So the challenge. We're at 117 followers right now on Instagram. If we get up to 200 in about 3 weeks, I'll shave my head,
Shave it
Bald.
Fucking bald, baby.
like razor and all.
Who gets to shave it? Do we all get to shave it?
Yeah.
Can we just all do one stripe?
I mean, sure. And then
I've never shaved
and
my
then-
head before.
and we'll make a video of it.
And then somebody would have to like touch it up and make it look decent.
Oh, I
is that
got
fair?
you, bro.
All
I
right.
got you, dog.
That's all
I can
me,
cut
baby.
hair. I cut hair
I
before.
cut hair.
I can cut hair.
Me
I got
too.
you. I got
Straight
you.
razor. You know what I mean?
But I'm hoping this is a movement towards something else that maybe somebody else will step up and do something later.
We should just super glue Ben. We should super glue Ben's chest to your hair and let him just rip it out, bro. Like some jackass shit. You ever
Hey,
seen that?
what's going on? My chest.
Did you
to
see
his
Ben's
head.
face when you said?
Yeah, we're gonna super
I couldn't
glue your
comprehend
titties
it.
to his head, and then we're gonna rip them
I don't
off.
want to rip it.
What if one of you guys offers your hair? We super glue them together, and then whoever pulls and loses their hair,
That would be kind of funny.
That's who has to shake their head.
We can play odds or even.
That'd be a
That'd be
lot
kinda
of
funny.
counting.
I don't know.
I think I might just take some super glue in my hand and just palm you like a beach ball.
God damn.
That would
I'll
be
just- I'll
god
just walk around-
awful.
I'll bounce you around all day like
That
a
would be
basketball.
awful.
That would be.
Oh my god.
It sucked for you because you're taller than me too. It'd be super awkward.
Yeah, we just like
Eventually-
glued our hand to someone's hair, and you had to walk around like that the whole day.
All right, boys, we're
Watch
getting
out,
off
It was
topic.
like-
Oh, thanks, Zach. Bring us back.
I want to say thank you for everyone that's been watching. Our last episode actually got a lot of views, a lot more than the other ones, almost 100 views. We also on SoundCloud have hit over 2,000 views in total, so that's averaging about 100 views a episode. So I want to thank everyone for that. I want to thank everyone that's following us. If you are listening, please go subscribe on Apple and Spotify and leave a 5-star review if you're feeling it. Connor, if you would like to go ahead and spit out all social media handles, and we can end this bitch.
Yep. Instagram, go follow us at Goose Gang Podcast. Twitter is Goose Podcast. YouTube is Goose Gang or Goose Gang Podcast. Apple and Spotify, just search us on Goose Gang, and that's about it.
Connor,
Oh,
you're so fucking good at that. too,
TikTok, the Goose Gang, the Goose Gang.
man. Yo, I got some good
We'll work on it.
TikTok ideas too.
Yeah,
if you
yeah,
feel
we're
me.
working on it. We're,
on the clock.
the new stew, the nest, is crazy content's about to be coming.
fucking
so
nest.
stay-
Do you want
stay tuned,
to
boys.
explain what you're doing with the camera there?
Well, I have just last little note here. I have a Polaroid camera here, and little thing. We're gonna get a bulletin board in our little studio room, and I'm gonna post. We're gonna take pictures of every podcast that we're doing. We just took a couple, and we're gonna label them, and we're gonna start having pictures of each episode as well.
Yep. You know,
Oh,
so when we're
that's a cool idea.
when we're old fucks and this is long behind us.
Yeah.
Or
we also,
far ahead of us.
we also let's talk
Or
about
we
our studio
fucking
for a
make
second.
it.
We have our sick deer head in here. It's a fucking hog of a deer.
Buck
What's his name?
Clydesdale.
Buck Clydesdale.
Yeah. Or,
The
or
deer?
what about Buck
It's a
Whitetail?
9-point buck.
He's fucking huge.
We'll call him Buck Whitetail.
And we'll put some pics on Instagram of him. He's a sav. But
Waiting on holding.
thanks for everyone that's listening. We'll see you next week, baby. GG's in the chats.
GG.
Join the flock or
Suck a cock, baby.
sick wet up.